Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to answer your questions. I posted this pic right here in the community tab and I allowed you guys to comment, and I was going to help you solve those issues in hitting. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. So first of all, I want to thank everyone who posted, and if you want to get advice, if you want to get some tips, if you have a question, I'm going to add another community post, and all you have to do is just comment below it, okay? So Brian said he struggles with laying off changeups. Changeups are a very tough pitch to hit because it comes out like a fastball and at the last second it dives, and I'm sure you already understand that. But what I've noticed with changeups is you have to see the spin, and the way you do that is by focusing on the fastball. So when they throw a fastball, see the way it spins, okay? And if it's spinning a certain way, you can tell, okay, that's a fastball. But when they throw a changeup, you'll see it spin slightly different, okay? So that's the first thing I would say. The second thing I would say is your hitting approach. Your hitting approach is probably leading you to swinging at the changeups. You're hitting it a little bit too far out front, or you're looking for the ball too down. You know, when I started changing my eyesights to fastballs up in the zone, I started to easily lay off the changeups, the sliders, the curveballs, and I started to hit the mistakes. Like if it's a changeup that's a mistake, then you're going to crush that because you can see it just floats right in there. So when I think about hitting changeups, or you're rolling over, or you're not laying off of it, there's a few things that go through my head. The first thing, like I said, is are you seeing the rotation of the ball? And first you need to know what the fastball looks like. Is the fastball a four seam and then the changeup a two seam? You'll see that with a lot of pitchers where they'll throw a four seam fastball and then throw a two seam changeup. If it's a four seam, so they throw a four seam fastball and a four seam changeup, then I would say that you're either too early, or I would say that your hitting approach is your sights are too low. You're looking for pitches too low, because a pitcher, when they throw a changeup, they're throwing it low because they want you to swing over it or hit on the top of it to pound it in the ground. So that means for me, your sights, what pitch you're looking for, it's too low. So when that happens to me, I just raise my sights higher. When I'm hitting in the cage, I'm looking at the pitches. Like even if I'm doing front toss and flips, I'm focusing, I'm staying disciplined, I'm looking for the pitch up in the zone. So then when I go up to the game and anything that's low, I just automatically spit on it because that's not what I'm looking for. And when that happens, you'll start laying off those tough changeups, and you'll be able to consistently get the pitches that you want, and you'll start driving that for more extra base hits. So Andrew says he's losing some of his hip coil, like it's going towards the catcher when he starts his swing. And first of all, I want to thank you again for commenting and allowing me to help you. I really appreciate that. Andrew, I would love to see a video of you. So send me a video at officialjermainecurtis@gmail.com. officialjermainecurtis@gmail.com. I need to see that a little bit more. I feel like what I'm envisioning is not what you're explaining. So just to be more accurate, send me a video so I can see you, so I can give you some more tips and advice, because I really don't think we're on the same page as far as what I'm thinking and you're telling me, you know. So just to be sure, send me that video clip. All right, Tyler says trying to finish higher instead of having an east to west swing that comes across your body. So Tyler, I appreciate you, especially because one, you're an avid, member here in this community. You're helping others. You're always positive. You're watching every video. So I really appreciate you, Tyler, for everything that you are doing here with this channel and being part of the family. I will say is just to make it simplified. I tell this to all my young hitters, and it's something that I used to think of as well, was I always thought of my top hand when I'm swinging. So you're here, and when you swing, your top hand gives yourself a pat on the back. Usually what happens is if you're rolling, you're going east to west, you can't pat yourself on the back. So think of your top hand, which would be my right hand right here, and it's going to pat myself on the back. And what you'll do is you'll start getting that swing that gets you in the zone and finish high through it, up through it, so you can start hitting more extra base hits. And it's something that's an easy visual and easy thing to get. Just top hand, pat yourself on the back, pat yourself on the back as far as you can go. Again, here, all the way you pat yourself on the back. And what you'll notice is that you'll start getting that type of swing where you're coming up and through it. And it's something I tell all my young hitters, and it's something that I would do myself when I was playing, as far as a trigger, something that'll remind me, hey, tap yourself on the back. And next thing you know, I'll start putting that angle on the ball where I'll start driving the baseball. So that's something that I would advise to you. And again, I appreciate everything you've done for this channel. You're helping others, you're watching every video, and I truly appreciate it. So thank you. So the next question I have is from Philip. Philip is also someone that ask questions, watch every video. Truly appreciate you, Philip. Thank you so much. I love to connect with you guys, so definitely keep posting, and I just want to say thank you. So his question was keeping my hands higher when I load and stride to help me hit high pitches. Right now they are below my chest instead of near my head. So something that I would recommend to you, I call it the shoulder drill, and I have this bat right here just to show you. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to hit off a tee. You can do it off flips as well, and flips being front toss or side toss, that'll work too. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to keep the bat pretty much like on your shoulder the entire time. So as you start to load, it stays on your shoulder, so you keep your hands and everything up and in that position, instead of what most people do, especially they drop their hands if they have a barrel tip or something like that. So I do this with all my young hitters, and I would do it myself to keep my hands up. Maybe like some maintenance throughout the season, I would put high tee, have that as a marker right here. And all you're doing is you're loading and you're keeping your hands up, and you're keeping the bat touching your shoulder until it's time to swing. And so what that's going to do is going to keep your hands up. It's going to keep everything up. It's not going to let you go here and drop your hands down. So it's just a way of telling your body to keep your hands up. And if you keep doing that, you'll start getting the muscle memory to, keep your hands high, and you'll start hitting that pitch at the top of the zone much easier. And so I would do this as a starting point, get comfortable with it. Then I would start working from there, from here to there, up. So stay here and then up. And I would just work that as a 1, 2, 3. First thing you're going to do is just stay here and then hit, and you just keep doing that leg kick or whatever, stride, whatever you do with your lower half, just keep it right here on your shoulder, and then boom, swing. And then after several where you feel where you need to be, then go from here to up and then hit. So here, up, hit, and now start keeping your hands up. I think you work on this, you will get it, and you'll start crushing out there. So thanks again, Philip, for asking that question. The other thing I would say, Philip, is when you're at home, do dry hacks where you visualize yourself keeping your hands up. A lot of people just work out at the facility, at the cage, at the field, and then they go home and they just throw the bat to the side. But when you're at home, baseball is all about muscle memory. So at home, you could be doing the same things even though you're not hitting a pitch, and that'll help you a ton in your game. So that's what I do. I used to take dry hacks every single day. I used to visualize. I wanted to know what my body was doing. I wanted to see myself. I know you've seen seen some of my breakdowns where I have a full body mirror. I was just stand in front of that mirror and watch my body. What is my body doing? And I got that from Ichiro, and Ichiro did that every single day. He always wanted to know what his body was doing. He was always in control, and I think that's something that you can do at home that'll help you get to that position that you consistently want, instead of having the hands low, dropping. You know, you want to have them up, keep them up. You know, and I know some of you guys will say, well, you're probably bat rapping and all that stuff. Like, I get it. Yeah, you don't want to bat rap, but this is how he can get from A, B to C. You know, start here, get in that, learn that, you know, where it gets comfortable, and then B, start here, go up. Now he's in a strong position and he's not dropping his hands are up now, and then he's swinging. And then after he's gotten that, and that becomes, you know, automatic, then he could start wherever he wants to start, and his hands are they're gonna get up to that spot where he needs to be. So it's just a way to work from the ground up. Okay, so there we have it. I want to thank everyone for watching all the way up to this point. I appreciate you. I'm going to post another post here soon. You can see it. I'm about to put it in the description below, and allow you to ask a question, and then, you know, I'll make another video, and I'll consistently do this the more and more to help you guys. So with that being said, I want to thank you again for watching. I appreciate you. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. I'm former Major League Baseball player Jermaine Curtis, and I had a blast making this video, and I'll see you in the next video.